What's World War II? World War II, also known as the Second World War, was a global war that lasted from 1939 to 1945. Nearly every country was involved in this war, from USA to Japan. So that's why it was a world war. What triggered World War II? World War II started when Nazi Germany invaded Poland. After that, France and Britain declared war on Nazi Germany.
Axis power. On September 27, 1940, Nazi Germany, Italy, and Japan signed the Tripartite Pact to form the Axis power. The Axis leaders were Adolf Hitler, he was from Germany, Benito Mussolini, Italy, and Emperor Hirohito, Japan. The two alliances of World War II. The World War II included two opposite alliances. The Axis powers, which were Germany, Italy, Japan, Hungary, Romania, and Bulgaria. The Allies were the US, Britain, France, USSR, Australia, Belgium, Brazil, Canada, China, Denmark, Greece, Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway. Main battles in World War II. Battle of Stalingrad, 1942-1943. Battle of Berlin, 1945. Battle of Britain, 1940. Battle of France, 1940. Battle of Moscow, lasted from 1941 to 1942. Unbuckle them.
Allied powers in World War II were United States, Britain, France, Soviet Union, Australia, Belgium, Brazil, Canada, China, Denmark, Greece, Netherlands, New Zealand, Norway, Poland, South Africa, Yugoslavia. The main Allied powers were Great Britain, the United States, China, and the Soviet Union. The leader of the Allies were Franklin Roosevelt, the United States, Winston Churchill, the Great Britain, and Joseph Stalin, the Soviet Union. Yeah!
Outcomes of World War II. Germany was divided into four parts. Part for the US, a part for the UK, part for the Soviet Union, and part for France. Europe was divided into two parts: free countries west, communist countries east. Ending of World War II. On the 8th of May 1945, the Allies accepted Germany's surrender about a week after Adolf Hitler had committed suicide. VE Day, which is victory in Europe, celebrates the end of the Second World War on 8 May 1945. The surrender of the Empire of Japan was announced by Imperial Japan on August 15th and formally signed on September 2, 1945, after the USA dropped the atomic bomb on Hiroshima. Bang, bang.
Largest war in human history. Involved countries, colonies, and territories around the entire world. By the end of 70 million were dead, and it lasted from 1939 until 1945.
Economic outcomes of World War II. Due to mean absence for fighting women took their place in manufacturing. Rosie the Riveteer was an icon representing the 6 million women working in the USA. Capitalism spread wide in Europe after the Soviet invasion. At the end of the war, millions of people were homeless. The European economy had collapsed, and much of the European industrial infrastructure had been destroyed.
How did World War II start? Germany invaded Poland. Allies declared war on Germany. Germany then invaded France, Belgium, etc. Then Hitler invaded Russia. Then Germans used blitzkrieg to overwhelm other armies. Blitzkrieg means lightning war in Germany. Surround tanks.
What is fascism? Political belief that says the individual is less important than the nation, glorifies violence, believes it is needed to prove strength of a people, uses nationalism and racism, dictatorships. Italy and then Germany became fascist.
What about the Pacific War? The U.S. mostly fought the Japanese. December 7th, 1941, Japan bombed Pearl Harbor in Hawaii to sink U.S. ships there. 2 hours, most U.S. Navy destroyed. 2,000 sailors were killed. Japan surrendered after U.S. dropped atomic bomb on Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Who was on each side? The Axis powers had Germany, Italy, and Japan. The Allied powers had Great Britain, Soviet Union, United States, and France. They surrendered to Germany in 1940 after 6 weeks.
How did World War II win in Europe? Operation Overlord, Allied invasion of France, also called D-Day. Within 1 month, 1 million killed. Allied troops were stationed in Europe. Germany is surrounded with User to the east. Germany surrendered in 1945 after Hitler committed suicide.
Gary, now I know I was wrong. I messed up, and now you're gone.
Look, I'm going to do a rally. I'll be back in an hour.
A rally? Sweet.
The days of despair and hardship are over. Today begins a new order. All of Europe will tremble as Germany takes its rightful place as ruler of the world.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, as I was saying, the time for victory is a new world, a better world, a German world.
Yeah, Germinator. I'll be back. Whoa! Yeah!
We will emerge as the dominant people.
And it's all because of you guys. You know what? You guys with your marching and your letters and your phone calls, this is all thanks to you. So you made this happen. You guys, you know, my God, give yourselves a round of applause. Come on. You deserve it. You deserve it. Hey, what do you say we all head over to the booze and puking, huh? Free beer on this.
Here we can see a Jew running from the beatings of a Nazi guard.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Ah! Don't mess with my chopper.
Don't hurt me.
Help me, Daddy. I'm running. Get on your knees. Unbuckle him. No.
No!
Guess what? Dexter! Guess what?
We hope you enjoyed this documentary
By John Marcos and Cameron Okoyo.
Yeah, boy.
Unbuckle him.